Welcome to Advanblack's YouTube channel. I'm Steve, Service Tech for Advanblack. Today I got a brand new product I want to show you. We're going to be putting together the Advanblack Saddlebag Stand. Now if you're tired of taking your saddlebags off your touring models or your Softails and you're having to find a blanket to lay them on or a piece of foam or just kind of standing them up in the corner and hoping that they don't fall over, now we have a solution for that. We got a pretty cool, super solid stand. It's going to come to you. You're going to have to put it together. There's a couple of screws that you're going to need to do. Just a couple of tools to get it done. So let's get over here to the soft table and let's get this thing built, and then we'll get our saddlebags on it and we'll go over the whole thing. So over here on the soft table, we're going to go over everything that you're going to get inside the box. First, you're going to have a wall plate like this, which we'll go over that in just a second. 4 locking caster wheels. All 4 of these lock. They got the polyurethane casters on here, so they roll over things in the garage very easy. Super wide wheel too, so you don't have to worry about cracks and stuff like that when you're pushing your saddlebags around. We'll get those installed, and then you'll have 2 side pieces like this. This is going to be a folding stand, so when you're done with this, you can fold this up and then you can mount this to your wall, and you can hang the whole system on your wall just to get it out of the way. Like I said, you're going to get some hardware with it. You're going to get 2 black spacers, 2 long bolts, and 2 short bolts. All you're going to need is a 3/4 inch wrench to do the casters, and you're going to need a 3mm Allen to get these screws on. They give you some drywall anchors if you have drywall. I would prefer that you get at least one of these into a stud, but you can use the drywall anchors as well. As you can see here on the mounting plate, even if you get one in a stud, the other 2 are not going to hit that stud. So just be careful when you're hanging this up. Don't just screw it into drywall and hope that the drywall holds it. So like I said, drywall anchors and 3 Phillips head screws. Now when you get this, all of this will be wrapped up in white foam, and that's just to protect it while it's being shipped. You got this gloss black powder coat finish. We've got the part on the bottom here where the saddlebag will sit, and yes, this will work with standard bags and stretch bags as well. You got a piece of rubber going across the back side here, so when you lay your bag down, it protects it. You're not putting your bag on metal. And if you look on the back side right here, you'll have some welded nuts, and you see through here, on here, there's several different mounting points that you could put your saddlebag on and actually screw in one or both of your saddlebag knobs to keep it stuck to the frame. So after getting this one out of the box, I realized how beefy this thing is and how good it's going to be even with the caster wheels, because I do have one from a very large brand that I purchased for the shop, and it's sitting over there with saddlebags on it right now. It's just very chintzy. There's no wheels. It's just some tubed pipes and a piece of wire that goes in between the things. It does hinge, but there's no way to hang it up and get it out of the way, so I'm constantly having to move that thing. So having this wall bracket's going to be really nice to just, when I'm not using this, just get it out of the way, right? So the first thing we want to do is identify, we got a side here with a rail on it and a side here that doesn't have a rail on it, right? So this is basically going to go on the outside of this. You can see right here on the side, there's a hole and a hole, right? So we're just going to put this up here. We're going to let it kind of rest on those 2 pieces, those 2 bars right there. Get those lined up. We want to take our long bolt, and our spacer goes in between here. So when this is apart, your spacer goes in here to keep this metal from rubbing on this metal, right? So pretty easy to do. So we want to get these holes pretty well lined up on here. Take your long bolt, put it through, right? Going to get our spacer on. We're going to line that up with that threaded hole. And we're just going to get it started like that. Now once you get one side started, it makes the other side really easy to do. We're just going to get our bolt through right there, get our spacer on there, have that bolt barely holding on through there because you got to line that up again. All right, get that lined up with that hole. Slide that in. Now on this bar with the Advanblack logo on it, you'll see you've got one hole here and you've got one that slides, right? So this is your pivot point when you're folding it up, and then you lock it into place and make sure that you can read the Advanblack logo. We're going to go ahead and put this through. You can see how that hooks like that, and it keeps it from spreading apart any farther. Flip it around to the other side and get this through here. Go ahead and get that one started. We're going to take our 3mm, go ahead and tighten these up. Now these aren't going to run all the way in, right? There's going to be a little space in there, and that's so that this thing can pivot. It's designed to stop at a certain point, so don't over crank it thinking that you have to have that, right? So we need to make sure that we just run it in until it stops, and then we're done. Same thing back here. Run it in until it stops. Now you can use this like this without putting the caster wheels on it if you want. You just basically drop these down like this, pick it up in the center, just like that. And then when this is on the wall, right, you just walk it over and you hook it on the wall. We're gonna take these rubber pieces off the bottom, and you can see it's threaded in there, so we're gonna get our caster wheel. Put that down, and you're going to take your 3/4 inch wrench, give it a little snug. Repeat that process on all 4 of the wheels. So you got 2 sets of pins here, so if you really want to crank it up and stand them up, that's cool. If you want to let them lay a little bit flatter, just unrelease these, let this go out, and then hook it on these pins out here. So with the added height of the caster wheels on here in the stem, that allows you to run the stretch bags. So if you got like the Bagger Boss kit from us, the long swoopy stretched out bags, those are going to fit. The CVO bags, 5-inch stretch bags, any bag, the short bags, whole shot bag, any of the Harley touring bags are going to fit on this rack. So if I grab my 4.5-inch stretch bag from Advanblack, set it right down on there like that, you can see how well that holds that, and still have plenty of room down here. So like I said, the Bagger Boss kit or any of the down and out bags that are a lot deeper, like the 6-inch or 7-inch stretch bags, are still going to work with this. So like I said, you can install one or both of the knobs to keep your bag secured to the stand while you're pushing it around, right? So pretty cool feature on the stand. So that is the Advanblack Saddlebag Stand, and don't forget you do get that wall mount that comes with it too. So once you get that mounted to a wall, remember, preferably one of these bolts in a stud, right? So get that thing secured to the wall, then you can release these, fold it up, hang it right on the wall, get it out of the way, right? If you want to get your hands on one of these, I'll put a link down in the description down below. If you have any questions on this, leave it in the comment section down below and I'll help you the best that I can. I'm gonna get out of here and get myself back to work. I hope to see you in the next video, but until then, as always, be safe, keep your knees in the breeze.